you like me to address that?
Unbelievable. My whole research is gone due to someone's Hey, what happened in the research? What happened? My whole research. Tell me what to do to undo the... Well, only I can replicate the data. First... Lucas, what's...
I thought I'd check up on you.
All good, Lucas.
Well, I just wanted to tell you again, in case you forgot, which would be totally understandable. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want you to... You don't have to worry about it now. If just, don't forget it.
Okay.
Perfect.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Man, new food is almost too good. I have to stop myself from eating too much. have.
So, we completed.
Congratulations.
It was totally.
You're learning fast. Good. But there's more to this lesson than just the ability to put.
What's that?
You learned that sometimes achieving a goal requires. It can mean brutal methods, but.
Huh. This looks like a good spot to place the bridge anchors. Hi there. Later.
There's gotta be another way.
That alien thing is inside one of us, damn it. We gotta test our blood with the pathogen to figure out who before it feeds again.
Just do it.
Oh.
No reaction. You're clean.
What about you, Quay? Where were you when Martinez was attacked?
I was burying my wife.
Oh, God.
Nothing. Sherman, you're up.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a great idea. Feels a little unsanitary to me.
It's the only way. None of us are safe until we find out who's infected.
Really? It's the only way?
Kinda gotta agree with Sherman here, guys. Not sure about this whole test thing.
Sherman's just stalling because he's afraid of what we'll find.
Oh, right. You think maybe he's the alien?
Nuh-uh! I'm just not jumping at the opportunity to cut my hand with a reused knife.
You just sterilized it.
He just waved a bic in front of it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, not very thorough. Maybe we skip this.
I could give you some of my blood. Just give me some dental floss. I bleed every time.
You can't combine the blood with spit. It'll contaminate the sample, Sherman.
Okay, but we can use a rusty blade covered in everybody else's blood. Oh.
The more you refuse, the more we know it's you.
Oh, that's kind of a good point. Makes you seem like an alien.
No, it's not me. It's the principle of the thing. What if I do give my blood and it does react because of some problem with your pathogen test? How do we know it's even accurate?
He has a good point. Yeah, how do we know it's even accurate? Maybe the test isn't that good.
My wife developed that test right before she was killed. She gave it to me with her last breaths.
And I'm sorry that that happened. All of us have lost somebody up here, but also, you know, she's not around. So we're gonna just take her word for it, not mine.
Seems kind of hypocritical.
How do we even know it's an alien thing to begin with, huh? I mean, sure, we can't find that mysterious embryo we mined from the core of the meteorite, but did we really check everywhere? Look at this place. There's like a ton of, like, as everybody looked in every nook and cranny, right?
Right, and even if it is an alien, how do we know it's not nice? Maybe it's a super nice alien, maybe it just was a little grumpy because it got woken up after 30,000 years, and it happens to subsist on human flesh, but that's not anything personal, that's just like out of necessity, so it could be really nice.
Right, it could be nice. Did we even think about that? Or are we too busy coming up with some gross blood test thingy because we can't deal with our control issue?
Enough! I'm gonna get that blood. I don't care if it's from your thumb or from your goddamn throat.
Hey, whoa, hey, hang on.
Out of my way. I know what an alien life form looks like when I see it.
Do you? Or did you just forget what a friend looks like? Guys! Come on, I mean, this week has been crazy. I mean, I saw a guy dragged by his large intestines. I saw the captain's head get blown off, clean off her body. It's been nuts. But you know what else I saw? I saw Kara help Martinez figure out the Wi-Fi. I saw Richards dominate at Codenames. Sky 4? Are you kidding me? I saw Quay help me the one last-minute transfer that nobody else knew or had any reason to trust. Where I originally came from. Guys, we're a team. You know, at the end of the day, does it really matter which one of us is the alien? What matters is that we're all together. Right? Right, Richard? So what do you say? Shake hands?
Love you, man.
What? Sherman was the alien? He always seemed so nice. He never said anything to me about my weird skin, eye, and voice condition. Honestly, there was a moment there where I thought I might be the alien. My skin thing's been acting up. I don't know if anybody noticed. Yeah.
Look at us. We're doing great. This
Almost
definitely
feels
should
like-
not be emitting smoke.
I heard something broke in the dormitory.
Oh, yeah. A cloud of smoke woke me up.
Man, you must be exhausted.
You know what? Hey, what's going on? What are you arguing about?
We got together to celebrate our progress, but it looks like we've reached the limits of a constructive discussion regarding our different views
We can't
on...
agree on the playlist. I say nothing beats good old rock and roll, but it seems our tastes got pretty rotten in some branches.
Please, why can't we at least take it easy with the music? Chill out.
If you ask me, we should get us some turntables and launch a proper set.
You might not have noticed, but I was trying to make a point. If you really have to listen to music now, pick something weak. Ever heard of a surgeon celebrating while the patient is still...
Yada, yada, yada. I bet your taste in music is just...
That's because your narrow mind will never grasp the beauty of AI-fueled synth jazz.
Okay, guys, let's not kill ourselves over a... You never said what you'd... Let's chill to something upbeat and calm. What?
Good choice.
Look, there's definitely one thing we have in common. Of course we are. Hey, I just realized something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all start out playing...
Oh my word. Just as I was fighting so hard to get that memory out of my mind.
Come on, it was a high school rock band. It had to be cringy to be off.
I actually have fond memories. Blisters on my fingers from strumming those.
Hey, remember that gig we had in a shed and the electricity died and we ended up moving to...
And thank goodness that joke of a band broke up when everyone went away to college.
Speak for yourself. I got together with the guy several years later, and to think it all started with...
He wasn't exactly a perfect teacher, unless you wanted to learn how...
That's because he was a musician, not a big... Remember the first thing he made us play? Itsy Bitsy Spot. Down came the rain.
I'm pretty sure...
I wonder if we'd even remember how to play that simple tune.
I went back to fiddling with the instrument.
Tinkering with synth loops was more...
Luckily, we're not here to perform...
You know what? You're right. I bet we could write a song Uncle Martin would dig. All we need is a guitar up to it. Man, I'm telling you, Fred.
And I'm telling you, this is the least important of our priorities.
I miss Lena so much.
Don't be ridiculous.
Hello?
Jan, this is Maxwell. I managed to get your...
Glad to hear it.
Well done. And how it...
Rapidium?
Good. And...
I've made as many as I could.
That's good. I know it's... You should know I've been busy testing the waters, as they say, about the possible...
You mean...
It's too early, Jan.
Why?
There's one thing you need to understand about those people. It's an award you get for putting the interests of... Which boils down to being a passive opportunity.
But... I don't get it. My altars... I had to make them to...
Yes, but they're also a line. Imagine an uncontrolled leak to the public. Moral outrage. Heads would have to fall. Rapidity. No.
And who's in a... What are you...
You got me there, Jan. An idealist.
What about...
Would you laugh if I told you I believe we can change the face of the world?
We?
Yes. You have the insight now. Because what is it really? We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until... once in a...
And you think...
Well, ever since I learned about your discovery, I keep thinking about Rapidium as... That is why, contrary to the members of the board, I will...
It feels good to have...
Thank you for your trust. You see, the career in management wasn't always what I had in mind for my...
So...
Yes, it was mine.
Your spot...
It's never just one person, Jan. But yes.
Who commissioned...
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry. For the very same reasons I had to And this is where it gets tricky. Because if anyone from the board finds out what we've done together...
That you're
That I'm using the situation...
Aren't you?
That's quite a harsh accusation.
Okay.
So it's just between me and you.
Harder?
Well, there might come a moment when
Are you trying to...
I just want you to...
For what?
Tough decision.
That's very cryptic.
Well, it's the best I can do. Remember, we're both in... Lucas is working on establishing the most convenient rendezvous point. He'll dispatch the...
Good.
Take care, Jan. It's...
Our dormitory reminds me of my old residence hall. There was all...
Okay, I've got us a guitar. Now, about something from our old repertoire.
For crying out loud, can't you just let it go? Do you?
True. We had some sick tunes. How about this? We could use one of our old tunes, but come up with new lyrics.
And by audience, you mean...
Us. Obvious. I like it. That's the spirit.
And what?
Like I said, something relatable. We should write about us.
I would add something about the love that we...
Right. We could have a few verses about... Sounds like a plan.
What about?
You didn't think you'd get away with it, did you? Nope.
Fine. Give me the shortest part.
And...
Quantum mechanics? What else? Let's add some...
Okay, then. Yup. I could sing about the challenge. Yeah, expect the unexpected. You could start with something looking at the... I'm ready for it. Yeah, but I'm no... And now the future makes... All right, looks like...
Let's just get...
Come on, even you can take the stick. Okay, here goes. Growing up apart, we shared Surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts.
If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Looking at the path ahead, I'm ready for its twists and turns, but I'm no longer left all by myself. And now the future makes more sense, and though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if they were never truly gone? If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Oh, if I could take us somewhere now, let us win this race against the sun and find a place where we could hide tonight.
So you just...
Did we stop again? Are we there already?
The base seems to be a bit wobbly. Are you sure we're not moving? Or like alcohol intoxication has wreaked havoc on your vestibular system. My what? We're not moving. Something has to be blocking our way again. The navigation readings are curious.
Curious? In what way?
I don't know exactly, but something's distorting them.
Okay. Nothing cures a hangover like taking a walk. Wanna go and check that thing out, Jan?